With the end of the quarter last week, I really had to crunch to finish all my essays on time.
Why didn't you just use AI to help you? It would have been so much easier.
I didn't want to use it irresponsibly, and I know a lot of people are against it.
Well, to know more about it, Lily, Mason, and Sagan got both sides of the story.
Chat generative pre-trained transformer, mainly known as ChatGPT, made large waves on the technology scene. It set a goal for many tech corporations to jump on this new innovation and to implement it into their most popular systems, for better or for worse. LHS Press reached out to students and staff to seek modern opinions and what nuance has been added over time. Tech specialist at LHS, Mr. Davitt has been working in tech support for a long time and has a unique interest and perspective on AI.
When I'm using AI or on my phone, I label the folder Robot Colin. And so my first name is Colin, so this is my Robot Colin. So this is where I enter into a conversation. That would be number one. Don't use it like Google where you just look at the first response and then accept that as truth. This should be a conversation. And then when you're creating your prompt, it should never be a sentence. It should be potentially thick. You've got to tell AI who you are, who it is, and then what you want. Those are my three super simple ways to talk about or think about AI.
But while Mr. Davitt is in support of AI-generated content, some teachers have opposing thoughts on the matter. Ms. Olive, an English teacher at LHS, has a more negative view on AI.
One of my favorite parts of my job is reading student work. I feel like even when it's purely academic, I learn so much about my students, and that work means nothing to me if it was done by AI. It becomes a chore to read because it's not a conversation between me and the student anymore. It's just me reading something that was generated by a computer.
It's a complicated conversation. Some students are against the surge in implementation of AI, while some are for it.
My personal opinion on specifically generative AI is that it is just like, for lack of a better term, evil. It just takes content from creators, usually without their permission, and just lacks the actual human soul and creativity behind works of art. It simply is just a cheap imitation.
AI is a fairly new development, and still has a long way to go. While controversial, it will definitely find its use in everyday life for some. This is Sagan, Mason, and Lily signing off for Flyers News.